Imagine driving your dream car, the one you always find yourself searching for online late at night, picturing what it would feel like. The one you slow down for every time it passes by, just to get another look, imagining yourself behind a wheel instead. Now imagine opening your bank account right after that moment. And reality hits you instantly because the numbers just don't match your dream at all. That's exactly where most people are stuck right now. Dreaming big, but feeling like they're miles away from actually making it happen in real life. But what if getting your dream car isn't as impossible as it feels, and it's actually something you can achieve with a simple plan? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn that dream into reality step by step in a way that actually works. The truth is, most people never reach their dream car, not because they aren't capable, but because they never take the first real step. That it's not about being too poor or unlucky. It's about not having direction. And without direction, even the best goals stay just ideas forever. Instead of making a plan, people just say things like someday or maybe in the future, and that mindset keeps them stuck in the same place. They delay action over and over again, waiting for the perfect time, not realizing that waiting is exactly what's holding them back. And because of that, nothing changes, their situation stays the same, and the dream slowly feels further away as time keeps moving forward, instead of waiting any longer. Let's fix that starting right now by turning your dream into something clear, structured, and actually achievable. Step one is simple, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do when it comes to turning your dream into a real goal. You need to pick your exact dream car, not something general, but something specific that you can clearly picture and work toward every day. Don't just say you want a nice car. Define exactly what it is, because clarity is what turns a vague idea into something real. Know the model, the style, the features, and most importantly, the price, because that number is what will guide everything you do next. For example, let's say the car you really want costs $25,000. Now you have something concrete to aim for that moment. Your dream stops being just imagination and becomes a real target that you can break down and start working toward immediately. But don't just pick any car, make sure it's something that genuinely excites you every time you think about it or see it. Because the truth is, this process will test your discipline, and without strong motivation, it becomes very easy to lose focus along the way. If the goal doesn't truly matter to you, you'll start making excuses and slowly stop putting in the effort needed to reach it. That's when people quit halfway through, not because they failed, but because they lost the reason that made them start in the first place. Choose something that really matters to you. Something that feels worth the effort and sacrifice you're about to put into this journey. Something that keeps you focused even on the days when motivation is low and staying consistent feels harder than usual. Now that your goal is clear, it's time to make it feel achievable instead of overwhelming. Because big goals only work when broken into smaller steps. Let's say you need to save $10,000 toward your dream car. That number might seem intimidating at first. But stay with me at first glance. It feels like a huge amount, something that would take forever, and that's exactly why most people never even start. But the moment you break it down into smaller pieces, everything changes and it starts to feel much more realistic and manageable. Take that $10,000 and divide it over 10 months. Suddenly the number becomes something you can actually work with. Now you're only aiming to save $1,000 each month, which feels far more possible than one large, overwhelming amount. And just like that, the goal starts to feel achievable instead of impossible because your brain can now understand exactly what needs to be done. You now have a clear number to hit every month, which gives you direction instead of leaving you guessing what to do next. And with a clear timeline in place, you know exactly how long it will take, which makes the entire process feel more structured. This is the moment where things start to shift because clarity removes confusion and helps you focus only on what actually matters. When you know exactly what you're working toward, taking action becomes easier because there's no uncertainty holding you back anymore. And when you take consistent action over time, That's when real results begin to show and your progress becomes visible. Now it's time to take a closer look at your spending habits, because this is where most people lose money without even realizing it. Small daily expenses might not seem like much, but over time they add up and quietly slow down your progress toward your goal. Start by looking at how often you eat out, because those quick meals can easily turn into a big monthly expense. Then check your subscriptions, especially the ones you forgot about or rarely use, because those are draining money for no real reason. And finally, pay attention to impulse purchases, the things you buy in the moment that don't actually add long-term value to your life. Just. These few habits can free up a surprising amount of money that can go directly toward your dream car fund. But here's the truth. Saving money alone will only take you so far, and if you really want faster progress, you need to earn more. Increasing your income is what speeds everything up, because it gives you more money to work with instead of only relying on cutting expenses. You can start simple with things like freelancing, selling items you don't use, or finding small side opportunities that fit your schedule. Even a few extra $100 each month can make a huge difference and bring you closer to your goal much faster. Make sure your savings stays separate from your spending money and automate the process so it happens without you having to think about it. Because in the end, it's not luck or talent that gets you your dream car. It's consistency and discipline over time that makes it happen.